Hey guys, welcome back to FVSD Life. My name's Brownwyn, and for today's video I will be talking to you guys about invisible disabilities. And next week I will be starting a mini series about mental health issues, but I'll be starting off talking about anxiety and depression. If you enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So basically, tomorrow is my surgery day. And I am actually, I think I'm still okay. I think what I'm doing right now is just keeping myself busy to ensure that I don't feel anxious and nervous. I am feeling this like a week in advance, so obviously I'm filming a lot of content. So yeah, if you like, feel free to wish me luck. But yeah, so the content's still going to continue. Right, so invisible disabilities are basically a person could look normal but they still have a whole bunch of health issues in themselves. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because not just in the world of FVSD, but also in this world full stop, there are millions of people who have invisible disabilities and no one knows. And so I'm just trying to spread a little bit more of awareness about it. So obviously, unfortunately with me, yes, I do look perfectly fine, aside from the lazy eye, obviously. And, it's just, so let's just rattle through my health issues. I think you can probably tell right now, actually, I've got chronic fatigue syndrome, so there are days where I feel absolutely wiped and exhausted. If I do look tired or have loads of bags because of that, I don't sleep very well. So I've also got insomnia. Quite a lot of people don't really notice this when I stand, but I can't actually put my feet down on the ground properly. So because of that, I can't stand up straight. And yeah, so many people don't realise this, but if you've been on my channel for a long time, you all know I use these things to keep walking. So these are my splints, and I use them every single day. I use them for about an hour every day, and they just basically loosen the muscles and help me to ensure that I can keep walking. I also have leg splints, but I don't use them very much because I also have osteoarthritis. And if I use the leg splints, it sort of like causes my legs to be in agony, and I've been told by physios not to use the leg ones. I also do exercises as well, which are obviously physio certified. So yeah, what else? I've got so much wrong with me, so many people wouldn't think so. I think the other biggie is that I have learning difficulties. I have Asperger's syndrome, so I am on the autistic spectrum. I have stuff wrong with my brain. I have attention deficit disorder, ADD, which in itself is real because I zone out so much. But I could do a video about that one day if you guys like, because I think ADHD is also quite common for people with FVSD. But yeah, I mean, it's one of the worst things about having, for myself, one of the worst things about having invisible disabilities is that even people who have known me for years, say to me, but you are so normal, compared to my child, you are not that bad. And I'm there thinking to myself, you do not know what I have to live with. You don't know what I'm like every night. I mean, I am someone who puts on a sort of like a completely different persona when I see other people, just so that people don't feel bad when I'm in a lot of agony, because I am in chronic agony all the time, but I don't like to complain about it. It's just, one of the biggest things with invisible disabilities is that, because of how common it is, people really are judgy. The thing is, if I say to them, oh no, but I do have disabilities, and they say, but you're not that bad. You're not that, you're not that blah, blah, blah. You're not too blah, blah, blah. You're not too, you're okay. You're still independent. And that's like one of the worst things. I mean, I'm independent to a fault, you know. I mean, I still need my mum to help me with certain things. I am really bad at maths, so I'm grateful that I still live at home. So obviously, like, money wise, so that's one of the biggest issues. I don't know why I said maths. I don't know. That's ridiculous. So another thing is also with parents and carers and guardians. Even they have invisible disabilities. My mum, she's got epilepsy. Everyone thinks she's absolutely fine in the past, but now she's got a walking stick. And what thing is, even sitting down, she looks absolutely fine until she stands up and grabs her walking stick and starts to walk. But yeah, I mean, that's another thing, you know. Fibromyalgia, that's another common thing. There's obviously people with bipolar disorder. You like people, you wouldn't think that people have these particular health issues, and we just keep moving on. We keep moving because who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do these things for us? You know, it's just, I'm someone who keeps going for family, you know, and that's just as simple as that, you know. Yeah. Um, Another thing that I use is a radar key, and yeah, that's. I'm not going to go into details about why I have one, but if you don't know, they're for disabled toilets, and you can open any disabled toilet with a radar key. But yeah, I think another classic example is my sister. She looks absolutely fine, and you know, until she starts to talk, because she sounds like a young child. She also has hearing aids, so if she's looking at you like this, you'd think she's okay, but then she'll turn to her side and you'll see that she's got a hearing aid in. So that's another, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah. So, I mean, that's another classic example with autism and stuff, because autistic people with autism, you know, you think we're absolutely fine until we start to talk differently, until we start to act differently, until we start to walk differently, you know. And it's just, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with how we walk, talk, and act. It's obviously, it's just people don't realise until after today's text, you know. And the thing is, I don't like to say to people, I've got this wrong, because that people treat you differently and stuff like that. And that's a big thing with invisible disabilities. We don't like to say, because of how we get treated by the people. So I've reached that point of, I'm 29 years old. I've reached that point in my life where I just don't care anymore, which is why I do, reason why I do YouTube, you know. But that, along with spreading awareness. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about invisible disabilities. It's just so unbelievably common, and you think so many people are okay, and the thing is, we are to our fault. I also have osteoarthritis, I forgot to mention. So I also start to hobble sometimes if I've been doing certain stuff. And also, obviously, backtracking to the last video, talking about DWP experiences, PIP. Because I have invisible disabilities, it's really hard to explain that to an assessor when you're doing a face-to-face assessment, because obviously when they're looking at you, they think you're perfectly normal and stuff like that, so you have to say more stuff, or you have to, you know, it's so challenging. I actually forgot I so yeah, I actually forgot to mention last week about my sister's experiences. I think she's been okay regarding DWP. She's on the I think she's on the longer list. I think she's on a 10-year review, but the thing is, she's never had a review. I've never seen her have anything like that, which is brilliant, because with Ronnie, you could tell her needs are more greater than mine. But yeah, so, and also that her needs, she's going deaf, you know, so that's something that's not going to change. We've been told that it's going to happen. And so we've just got to, so that's brilliant that she's still in the longer list. But yeah, but mum was also the power of attorney for Ronnie, so the biggest difference between me and her that yeah, it's just Ronnie's not good with money. So, mum manages hers a lot more. I mean, mum helps me out with my finances too, but when it comes to having bank accounts, Ronnie has a separate one, like a particular one where mum puts a little bit of money in to help her function every week. But anyway, right, I am going completely off the rails a little bit. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to say about invisible disabilities, but I will leave a link down below to the Invisible Disability website. I think it's called Invisible Disability Alliance or Association, I can't remember, but it should be able to help you understand invisible disabilities a lot more. And also I could leave a link to how you could get a radar key that is completely free for one if you want one, but if you want more than one you have to pay. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Hit thumbs, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. For next week's video, I will be starting a series on mental health issues. I will first start talking about anxiety and depression in young people with FVSD, because if you didn't know, that is, yeah, that's, I swear that every single young person has some sort of mental health issue. But anyway, right, I will see you all next week for a brand new video. Bye!